Remember that idiot from CNN? Oops, I shouldn't say that. I'm doing a debate for them. They'll be slightly tougher. No, I have fake Tapper as they said, I just want to debate this guy, but, you know, and I'm gonna demand a drug test, too, by the way. I am. No, I really am. I don't want him coming in like the State of the Union. He was high as a kite. I said, is that Joe up there? A beautiful row? And by the end of the evening, he's like, well, it was exhausted, right? Now, we're going to demand a drug test. But fake Tapper and these people, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fair. I think they're going to be fair. And if they're not, you know, you have to deal with it, right? You have to.
Yeah, I was ready, they didn't have my back. They were petty, I stayed in my bed. On that petty, I brought it right back.
You guys, it's dead. The case is over. Lies after lies after lies. And it's sad the judge won't even allow this into the proceedings, y'all. And the media won't even show it. Boy, this case is over, man. Complete sham. A disgrace, man. But I want to send a huge shout out to the beautiful Jennifer for sending this one over and told me to check this one out. It has more info in it and a great, y'all know we love Hive Mind. But man, I'm ready to crack open a cold one in November, you guys. I'm ready. And a lot of you guys' hats got delivered yesterday and tons are going to be delivered today. So make sure you check your P.O. boxes, your front porches, your mailboxes. There is a gift in there for you. Make sure you send me a beautiful picture of you smiling. Again, we've got to send hats to veterans, families, your daughter, your son, you know, people on fixed incomes, you know, putting smiles on beautiful patriots' faces, man, around the world. And we've gotten to do that on this channel. Nobody's behind me, man. Nobody's behind me. It's just me showing all this love. Just me. So we're going to keep spreading the love, you guys. And we're going to crack open a cold one in November. There's a lot of you I'm going to be reaching out to today, tonight, tomorrow. So be on the lookout. And if I haven't emailed you back, email me again. Because we're going to ride, baby, with the check engine light on. And come November, we're going to get that truck fixed. We're going to get that check engine light fixed, baby. But I love y'all, man. And I hope everybody is blessed, well, and healthy. And that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. But let's jump straight in, y'all. This case is over, man. Complete dead. You know, everybody sees it. Even people have to suck up their pride live on air and admit to it. This is bad. This thing should be over. Complete liar. You seen what CNN said? MSNBC. They had a complete meltdown.
Welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. So I guess there it is. That pretty much wraps things up, at least in my mind. Another witch hunt collapses. Most of the videos I've been recording over the last couple of days have been covering Alvin Bragg's pathetic little hush money case in Manhattan, and you might be getting a little bit tired of it, but please.
And I hope he comes for him with a big suit and put his big feet down. Alvin do nothing Bragg.
Please don't get the Trump indictment fatigue, because the information keeps on dropping. As I've said over the last couple of days, this entire case hinges on the credibility of the witness. And of course, the key witness is Michael Cohen himself. Well, Michael Cohen's former lawyer, Robert Costello, just testified in front of Congress, and well, let's just say it shreds Michael Cohen's credibility even further with some huge bombshell claims and allegations. In my view, this has to be the final nail in the frickin' coffin. This on top of the secret recording, there's simply no way that 12 jurors, or at least 12 impartial jurors, side with the Manhattan prosecution. This case has to be over after this. Let me show you guys exactly what happened, what was said, why it's important. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so we know all the backstory. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days and really the past couple of years. So think about everything we've spoken about, everything we've covered, and then listen to this.
Through further cross-examination, Cohen told me that he knew there was money missing from the Trump inauguration.
I see where you are now.
Okay, and then on the next page, into that first paragraph. Cohen decided that while he didn't believe the allegation of the Stormy Daniels story, that he thought the story would be embarrassing for Trump and especially for Melania, so he decided he would take care of it himself.
Absolutely, and that is contrary to what this guy testified to in court in New York yesterday.
Well, and what's not being talked about is your next paragraph, like the reason and his motivation for that. So if you could just kind of walk through that for the committee.
Yeah, obviously, when we started to talk about the NDAs, and this is the very first meeting at the Regency Hotel, when, by the way, Rudy Giuliani was not involved in representing Donald Trump at that time. Cohen testified that it was a conspiracy between Giuliani and Costello as of this date. Totally false. In any event, he also said that he didn't discuss the Stormy Daniels matter with us, and he certainly did. I specifically asked him because he kept on going back saying, I can't believe they're trying to put me in jail for these NDAs. So I said, Michael, tell me about the NDA. Tell me about Stormy Daniels. What did you do? He said, I got a call from a lawyer representing Stormy Daniels who represented that she was going to testify that Donald Trump had sex with Stormy Daniels. Michael Cohen said, I didn't believe the allegation, but I knew that such an allegation would be terribly embarrassing. He said it would be embarrassing. He focused on Melania Trump. He said, I didn't want to embarrass Melania Trump. He said, that's why I decided to take care of this on my own. Right. I went back to that several times. You did this on your own? On my own. Did Donald Trump have anything to do with it? No. Did you get the money from Donald Trump? No. From any of his organizations? No. From anybody connected to Donald Trump? No. Where did you get the money?
Throw the whole case away.
Loan against my property. I said, why would you do that? He said, I didn't want anybody to know where I got this money. I didn't want Melania to know. I didn't want my own wife to know because she's in charge, he said, of the Cohen family finances. He said if she saw money coming out of my account, she'd ask me 100 questions, and I didn't want to answer any of them. It was clear after talking to him for several days after that, whenever we talked on the phone or in my office, that he kept on bringing up the subject that he felt he was betrayed by not being brought down to Washington, D.C. This guy thought, he said to me, that he should have been Attorney General of the United States, or at least the Chief Assistant to the President. Ludicrous, but that's what he thought. And he was very angry about that. He wanted to do something to put himself back into the inner circle of Donald Trump. That's why he took care of this on his own. There had to be a motivation. Michael Cohen is always working for things that benefit himself. And that's what he was doing here. That's completely different to what he said that he told the grand jury. That's completely different to what he's testifying to in New York. Nobody has heard this side of the...
Everybody has lied. And not even just on, this case in particular. Look at everything that's been bought, man. All the election interference, everybody that's came after this man. All we've been getting hit with lies. Just a complete waste of time, man. A disgrace. This is America. Y'all have wasted everybody's time and everybody's waking up. And y'all made this man more popular. You've done some of the best campaigning we could ever think of. And we want to just clap it up. Come on, we're just going to clap it up. Patriots, we just might as well just throw the party tomorrow. Throw the celebration tomorrow. The cooler's already ready. I'm telling y'all, man, I already got the cooler ready. We're finna crack open a cold one. I already got the cooler ready. I already got the goddamn cooler ready. Yeah. Because everybody done lied, man.
The equation.
Right.
Holy frickin' moly. This man, Mr. Costello, who's a very experienced lawyer and who was involved in defending Michael Cohen, who was in defending and representing Michael Cohen, who never legally represented Donald Trump, just said this under oath testifying in front of Congress. I know all kinds of lefties on Twitter are claiming that he's lying, but do you really think that Mr. Costello would stick his own neck out, put his entire career and reputation in jeopardy, and possibly face charges of lying in front of Congress to tell a fabricated story? I don't think so. And either way, if you think about it, it doesn't even really matter. Like we keep saying, Alvin Bragg's case is based on testimony alone. The prosecution's case isn't built on evidence, it's built on hearsay. Michael Cohen's saying one thing, but other people are saying another. In other words, there's plausible deniability. What was just said in front of Congress blows up the entire narrative. It blows up all of the allegations. The whole premise of Alvin Bragg's case is that Michael Cohen was acting on behalf of Donald Trump. He was following his wishes, following his demand, and of course, most importantly, spending Donald Trump's funds or campaign funds as hush money to silence Stormy Daniels. Well, as Mr. Costello stated, and as was pretty clear in the secret recording that was entered into evidence a couple days ago, it seems as though Michael Cohen once again is caught in a lie, that Alvin Bragg's premise is totally incorrect, and that Michael Cohen acted on his own behalf to deal with the Stormy Daniels situation in order to gain favor with President Donald Trump. You know, I guess Michael Cohen doesn't call himself, quote, the fixer for nothing. A couple key points to take away from Mr. Costello's testimony. The first is that Michael Cohen didn't actually believe the Stormy Daniels allegation, which pokes holes in Michael Cohen's testimony and even Stormy Daniels' testimony. The whole thing is looking more and more like a shakedown, like extortion of a political candidate. And the second point is that supposedly Cohen paid Stormy Daniels all on his own with his own dollars, which then leads us to the third point, that it seems as though Donald Trump had nothing to do with it, that Donald Trump was simply along for the ride, like most normal people are in their interactions with their legal counsel. That's kind of the point now, isn't it? You're not a legal expert, you're not a lawyer, and so you hire counsel to represent you and to help you in these sticky situations, leaning on their advice, judgment, and of course, in this case, action. The leftist narrative here is unbelievable. I mean, legitimately unbelievable. I keep saying there's holes all over like a slab of Swiss cheese. There's nothing consistent about the story, there's nothing consistent about the testimony, what Stormy Daniels has said over the years or what Michael Cohen has said over the years. The only thing that seems consistent here is the lack of credibility and sort of sociopathic nature of Michael Cohen himself. Mr. Costello.
And the consistency of lies. Everybody lying. Everybody thinking about the dollar sign. Everybody wanting to rub Joe Biden's feet. Massage Joe. Trying to help Joe cross the finish line. That's the consistency. But it ain't working. I can't wait to crack open a cold one in November. Telling y'all, man, we riding. That check engine light is on and we're riding, baby. We're riding. The case is dead. This case is over, man. Just admit it, Patriots, in the comments. The case is over. It's over. Just one, man. Oh, we need just one. Just one. Just one. That's not politically motivated. Just one.
Also claimed that Cohen told him that he made the payments to protect his own interests and to mitigate potential personal and professional damage. Cohen essentially did what he had to do because he wanted to be viewed in a favorable light, with his base intention possibly landing a high-powered position in Donald Trump's White House. Everything this man does is clearly to the benefit of himself. Michael Cohen is a duplicitous little snake who only thinks about Michael Cohen. It's obvious that he's fabricating and embellishing his claims to hopefully secure a lighter sentence for himself and, of course, to continue to build this media career as an anti-Trump pundit. Michael Cohen doesn't care about the truth. He cares about this reality TV show that he's trying to pitch.
Revenge, 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 revenge. Trump broke me. Trump broke me down to my knees.
Fixer.
My My name is Michael Cohen, and for years, I was the personal lawyer for a notoriously bad man. I usually have access to people with my particular set of skills, but that's all about to change. I'll work with you, offering expertise, advice, and solutions to fix your problem. Together, we'll change your life. I am your fixer.
He cares about the books that he's trying to sell. He cares about his media appearances, and obviously he cares about his new flourishing TikTok career.
He is not going to just of this. And on top of that, look, we're all sitting here and we're all watching every single day.
He is a liar. He is possibly the worst witness of any high-profile case in modern history. In my view, after this testimony, Alvin Bragg's case is done. Anything else would be a clear travesty of justice. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Thanks for watching.
Oh, man. Whoa. We just got an amazing comment. Y'all know I love you guys, man. Hillary, you just reached out to me. Hillman, send me an email if you're watching this video. I know you show love on almost every single video that we drop on the channel, and I know you really want a hat. So please send me an email. Send me an email. It should be in the description box down below. Like I said, we had issues with the YouTube bug they had with the studio, and it was clearing out everybody's description. So, but send me an email, please. And oh man, this case is over, y'all. And y'all ready to crack open a Cohen in November? Let me know in the comments down below, man. I love you guys, man.